Hey y'all, it's Galore G. Let me clean my camera off a little. There. Okay, I have a ring light. Usually my ring light be on, but I guess my ring light broke somewhere and y'all, it's literally on this last leg. Like if y'all can see it right now, y'all be like, girl, I don't even know how it broke. Like I don't even know what happened. And it's crazy because I never really used it. I haven't used it since the last time I did a video in my room, and somewhere between that time it broke. So this is how we're gonna do the video today. Let me close my door. Okay, whew. I'm back, y'all. I know I'm doing all my little miscellaneous things I probably should have did before I started my video, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Now, y'all, we're going into 2025, and it might be leaning a little bit. Let me try to fix it. I kind of had it. There. Okay, y'all, we're going into 2025. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that. I always be having my thing planned out, and then when it's time to talk about it, I forget. But 2025 is going to be a very interesting year. I saw a lot of like people talking about how 2025 is going to be the year of like clarity and truth and honesty and all that. And I just feel like I went through that in this year, but then I had to remember that they say chosen ones and like spiritual people and aware people are usually ahead of the curve. So that's when I was like, because I was literally about to go crazy. I was like, no, I'm not going through another year of things being revealed to me because I just went through that. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not about to go through that. Like, you know how the year, like, it didn't traumatize me, but it was just like one of those years where it's like, I was so hyped for it to be an 8-year. I was like, oh, I'm a life path 8. It's an 8-year, blase, it's lit. And it wasn't that it wasn't lit. It was just like, it was more like self-discovery and finding myself and going over things that I'm holding on to, like things I need to release to actually have a good life and have a good year and be successful. So that's kind of what my 2024 was about. So I wasn't too excited about that. So 2025 for chosen ones and people that's been doing the work since 2024 or even 2023, 2022, because honestly, I went through a lot 2022, and that's how I got to this point in 2025, because 2022 it got the ball rolling with like traumas that made me have to sit down and like get myself together. And maybe one day I'll do a story time on that, but I don't want to make such a positive time right now to be about something so negative. So I wanted to go out tonight, but I chose not to because I just felt like, oh, my track is showing. Yes, y'all, it's weave. I'm literally about to take this out because I'm so tired of it. I never wear my weave this long. It's only been a month, but it feels like a year. But yeah, it's just going to be a year of everything you've learned over the past couple years, going through spiritual awakening, spiritual awareness, all those things you learned in the past couple years. This now is going to be the year to put it into effect. And it's like the test year. I feel like last year was more like a test, but this year is more like this the year that you apply everything you know. It's like once you finish high school, you go to college. Because I've been having this graduation feeling, like this feeling like everything I went through led me up to this moment for me to apply what I've learned in my life to this moment, to me being successful, to us being successful. Because if you've had a difficult year, you're not alone. If you had a difficult past 3 years, you're not alone. Because I've had a difficult past 3 years. So I know by now that's how it goes. What you put out, you get back. I've been putting in a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. If that's what you've been doing, you're probably going to see something tangible. And it may not be money, but it might just be you know, just you having comfortability, you being comfortable, you being able to be financially stable, you being able to be mentally stable, spiritually stable. You never know what exactly is going to be. It's just something that the Most High, you know, Jehovah Jah may feel like you should have. And he'll give you what you need, not what you want all the time. You'll get what you want sometimes, you know, but most of the time it's about what you need. And when it comes to spirituality and awareness and stuff like that, you use these gifts, but you don't have to use it where you tell everybody that you're aware, because not every person around you, or even not around you, not every person that come in contact with you is going to hear that information and have positive thoughts, or like going to be cool about that. A lot of people I've met, because I was coming out of karmic cycles, so a lot of people I've met the past couple years, once they realized like how I was, that I was kind of different from the average person, they either went, most everybody went against me. Like anybody that I told, like anybody that like homegirl wise, you know, I was telling them about my spirituality, telling them about my dreams, telling them about my tarot cards, giving them readings and stuff like that. I don't talk to none of them. I don't deal with none of them, because it gets to a point where you realize people might want to abuse your awareness. They want to know what you know. They want to know what you see. They want to know what you feel, just so they can be ahead of the game to manipulate it. That I had a friend that's pretty much what she did. And once I realized it, I stopped even doing readings, because you're not about to abuse what God gave me. We all are able to have this. If you choose to wake up, then you're going to naturally have gifts that's going to help you through life. If you choose to stay asleep, then you're not going to have this gift. So why am I, somebody that's aware, going to somebody that's asleep and creating a friendship and a bond when they are not going to understand? I've always been different, even as a kid. So now that I'm grown and I'm not so deeply in sin, it's like I'm not so stuck in addiction. So he's have a real bad weed problem. I'm not so stuck in certain ways of life. So now that I've changed and I worked on that, and I don't smoke now, I don't do certain things, it's just like I don't have nothing in common with these people I used to hang with when I was low vibrational, and they don't want to elevate. They make that very clear. They may not tell you that, but they show me like I don't want to elevate, and you elevating is not something I'm really interested in. Like the one friend I still kind of have, but I've been already distanced myself from her, is basically the last friend of that kind. Like I don't really want to get into her business, just because, you know, I don't like to tell other people's business, but my like hypothesis of her at this point in my life, and the things that she is doing and certain things that she is saying, how she's treating people. Like I understand when someone disrespects you, you want to disrespect them back, but I also understand that the words I say come back to me. So how I treat people and how I talk to people matters. And if a person would treat somebody that they lay down with like that, they won't hesitate to treat a friend like that. So that naturally makes me like skeptical. Like I know if I do one thing you don't like, it's a possibility you would disrespect me like that. So now I'm keeping my distance, because you're not a trustworthy person to me. You're not somebody I want to know personal information about me, because I never know when you're going to use that information against me. I never know, because no one's perfect. So I never know when I could possibly do something to make you want to use that information against me to hurt me. And that's not right. I don't want to be hurt. I don't like feeling scorned. I don't like feeling resentful. I don't like feeling none of those negative emotions. I finally worked through a lot of that. So I just told myself, you know, just kind of keep your distance and let the friendship fade out. You know, you don't have to answer the phone. You don't have to respond. If she's doing things you don't like, you could even just politely tell her, like, look, I just don't like the things you do, and I don't think we could be friends right now, because I'm elevating. I'm becoming a better version of myself. So yeah, that's what's most important. is you elevating yourself to be a better version of yourself, because the new year is already here. So whatever it is you want to work on within yourself, like I've been exercising more at home and stuff like that. That's why I took a break from food content, because your girl had got juicy. Like, I was like, hold up, I ain't trying to be this big. You know, like, I was like, when I gained all this weight. So yeah, you gotta focus on you. That's why I'm focusing on exercising. I'm focusing on drinking more water. I'm focusing on my skin, and I'm going into 2025 doing that. Instead of me going out with my friends, well, I don't have friends. So instead of me going out, I chose to stay home and make content and talk to y'all, talk to my tribe of people that are finding me, and we are embracing each other. Because, you know, YouTube is new to me, so I'm not really used to talking. That's probably why I keep looking away from the camera, because I'm not really used to talking on here and stuff like that. So yeah, this is new. And another thing I want to touch on before I in this video, because I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do a mashup of content, so I'm gonna try to get a good bit of content done while I got time. I want to talk about, I might make this 2 videos. I might make it 2, because I feel like this don't really go with the first half of the video, but it's okay. I want to talk about chosen ones and what chosen ones mean to me before I head out. So what chosen ones mean to me is that every person on this earth is a chosen person, like a chosen being. You was chosen to be here, because when your mom and your dad did what they did, and it was to me, it's a billion possibilities that another soul could have been here. Because, you know, your dad knew his thing. So it's like a billion different possibilities. And out of all those possibilities, you was born. Well, I was born. We was born. So that lets me know that every person on this earth is chosen. But not many people are aware of that. Not many people are awakened to that. So when I say chosen ones, we all are chosen. But it's only a select few that are like elected. In a way, like, we're all chosen, but it's a select few that are elected or selected by Jehovah to really, you know, do their thing. So Jehovah draws people to him. I know when I was living the way I was living and stuff like that, and when I got close to Jehovah, it was at a time where I was really like just down bad. I was so stressed. I was so depressed. I was so sad. Like, I really needed God. It was to the point where I couldn't try nothing else but to go to God. That's what I told myself. Don't try nothing else. Just go to God, because I just couldn't make a decision. I didn't know what to do. And I just went to God, and he said, I take care of you. I'm going to make sure everything's good. I'll make sure everything's paid. I'll make sure you're good. All you have to do is listen to me, and I got you. And from that day forward, I've been a firm believer. Like, I knew who God was. I heard about it. I somewhat believed in it before then. When that point in my life happened where I went to God and God answered me, and he showed me, like, I saw him help me do everything, I just could not believe it. It just was so shocking that my whole life, I always felt like my life was so burdened, and I felt like it was so heavy and so difficult. And this whole time, I was just making it like that because I just felt like I had to carry everything alone. I had to do everything alone. Like, I always felt like that. I always felt alone around all these people in my day-to-day life. I felt so alone, and that's what made me, once I went to God, that gave me the strength to just cut these people off, because why be around all these people when you feel alone? This is God showing you that it's time to cut these people off and remove these people from your life so you can have a better life, so you can be a better person, so you can do better things. You don't want certain energies around what you're creating and what you're building, because they may not be positive about it. They may not actually want to see you win. And when you're around people that don't really want to see you win, you can't even really like talk about your goals and your aspirations. And when I see posts talking about, oh, yeah, you don't want to really tell everybody what you got going on. You don't want to tell your business. No, you could tell a circle full of winners, a circle full of Jehovah people. You could tell a circle full of chosen people. They're going to be happy for you and listen to what you're saying and be happy. You tell a room full of haters that, yeah, I'm about to do this. They're not going to be happy for you. They're going to throw blockages. They're going to throw distractions. They're going to, oh, you want to start this business? Oh, no, talk to my homeboy. He sell dope. He sell drugs. You should talk to him instead. No, that's a distraction. That's them literally blatantly trying to throw you off your path. So if you want to flourish in life as a chosen person, you have to become aware first. Once you become aware, life starts life. You have to go through your dark night of the soul, and in the next video I'm gonna break down the dark night of the soul and stuff like that, and like the levels of awareness that you go through to get to this point. So, almost yawned. Okay, y'all, this video's getting long. So it's Galorgy. It's been real. I'm gonna talk with y'all later. Bye. Roses, 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 roses. Oh, let me try to get a thumbnail. Because last time, couple times, my thumbnail been crazy. My hands look so light skinned. My hands look so light skinned. Okay, y'all, I'm finna go. All right, bye. Love y'all.